Moxie yoga on the intro. Thank fucking God for Valiant, Ballistic Banana, and Fractilian's building the stuff. Drag it in the box, doing things. Whip, 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 whip. EZ is checking in from somewhere. Ballistic Banana and Fractilian's building the stuff. Drag it in the box, doing things. Whip, 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 whip. EZ is checking in from somewhere. Cheddar Queso is not Cheddar Queso, it is Toddy, so get it right. Hidden Forces is a robot. Find Juxton under Frankie's bar right now. Whip, 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 whip. Fabiana and Patricia, rat-tat-tat. Listen, it's a real dev and not a vibe coder, so get in line, it's paradox. Where is Snax? Is the pizza here? Let's go!
I fucking hated that intro more than any of the other ones I made. So I'm telling y'all, someone save me from myself and make a proper intro to this, whatever this is. We're starting off in proper form. I've been talking to Snax all week and literally up to 30 minutes ago, and he's not here yet. So, you know, Juxton, you've been getting your shout out in the intro for weeks now. It consistently pronounces your name Juxton, and easy is always EZ, and that's just how the robots are interpreting y'all. And so anyway, if we have plenty of time here, while I track down Snax here, I'll drop the lyrics for the song. So everyone knows who they're getting the shout out for, and I'll kill some time here. We got housekeeping to do. We got things to test out, and to see if we can get it right this week. Let's see. Welcome to the WIP. This is your host Rizzle. We're gonna break a bunch of shit and test out a bunch of the stuff that we're working on, and see if we can wrangle today's guest, who I'm pretty confident is not gonna rug us. Like I said, I've been talking to him up until like 30 minutes ago. Snax from Pizza Dow. So we're going to kill some time, and I'm going to go through the stuff that we got to go through and hope that we can conjure them up. And if not, we're making banana pizza in world as we speak. So hop in world as we figure this out in real time while we get along here. Let's see, there's the link for in-world. If you're getting feedback or anything, we're going to be traveling, I think, to On Cyber to the Pizza Dow spot. So if you're getting feedback, mute the Hyperfi tab and mute the On Cyber tab when we go over there. So you're just getting audio from one spot. We are routing through. We're actually trying something new. Shout out Dragonate. We're trying to ditch Restream so we don't have to pay for it, because we are a community of workaround vibe coders, and Dragonate is one of them, and we think we're going to be able to continue to stream just like we have been to Twitch, YouTube. We should be live on Twitter. Are we live on Twitter now? Can we summon
we should be, yes.
Swimming Twacks live from Twitter. Hang on. We might not be live yet. Maybe I'm just not pulling it up. Anyway, so we're figuring it out.
It shows it for me. It's there.
Oh, it does? It's there? Let's drop a link. We're still killing time looking live yet. No, I can't find it. Anyway. Oh, we got Snax in the house. Good shit. Wait, I'm getting feedback though. All right, now I'm not. All right, cool. So we're live. We're live on Twitch, Twitter, all the things. Thanks to Dragonate and saving us some money and finding a workaround for Restream. So good shit. Also, several other shout outs to be made before we get going here. Cheddar Queso, we got a new support the WIP QR code, which is actually Cheddar Queso. Fuck it. It even says in the intro, Cheddar Queso. I put that in the intro for myself. Cheddar Queso is not Cheddar Queso. It's Tati. Get it straight. She changed her name, and I'm fucking it up every week. But anyway, we're using her project, PuriPay. And it actually worked from being able to scan the QR code with my phone on the screen that I'm looking at now. So if you are sitting on a bag and want to send it our way, feel free to support the WIP. Throw us a couple bucks. It'll get tossed up amongst the crew. And of course, if you want to scoop some WIP coin, we'll leave links for all that stuff. We're going to try the new sign-in process together as we did last week. We're on week 4, and we think we got it straight this time. So let's do that. Let's all do that together. If you go to the WIPmeetup.com, you should only have to do this once if you don't already have an account. Sign up for an account. God damn it, I hope this works. Sign up for an account. If you already signed up, you should be able to sign in. I'm doing this right now as I'm speaking. Sign in with Token Smart. Yes, there's a WIP test. That was me earlier. I mean, you can check in for that one too. It's not going to do anything. It's going to say really quickly that it worked, and then it's going to say unexpected token or some shit. That means it worked, and you're signed in according to Trizlet. So that is how you're going to get WIP coin for coming through this week. You're going to get gifts, NFT gifts from Fabiano and Patricia, as always. And fortunately, it's working. This is actually, we're trying to automate a lot of the things. Actually, much of it inspired by Snax. I'll tell you about that in a second. So anyway, do that. That'll be live throughout the event here. So go to WIPmeetup.com, sign the guest book. You'll get WIP coin. If you want to learn more about WIP coin, all the links are on the WIPmeetup.com. You can find all of our shit, except the most recent thing that I made, which is our nifty little mini app that I'm going to integrate some WIP coin. I'm out of Nanar jail finally, but the mini app is live. It's working. It's tracking view time. So if you want to fuck around with that, yeah, that works. That means it works, Dragonate. If you want to fuck around with our mini app, we will be rewarding people with WIP coin if you get on the leaderboard for farming our shit. Be a bot. It doesn't matter. Get us some clicks. Let's see. What else? I think that's just about everything. Big shout out to Valiant, Ballistic Banana, Fractillions, a lot of the people who have been really making it happen with this HyperFi 2 migration that we've been in the process of the last few weeks. The place looks awesome. We've got all the new signage up. We got the live feed up and everything. And this is, I was pretty well versed in V1, but this has truly been a group effort getting V2 up and running here. So big shout out to the crew making it happen. And on the back end, we're doing this shit in real time, but this is a transition. I'm going to pass the mic to Snax. A lot of y'all know, pretty much everyone knows who Snax is. I'll let him do an intro for anyone in the world who doesn't, and then he can tell you what he's cooking. But I do have to give him a special shout out and a lot of credit, because I hung out with Snax and I, just between us. We don't live too far away from each other in real life, and hung out with him and got a chance to get a peek at the back end of the Pizza DAO empire. And I was really just blown away at the level of sophistication that he had put into the infrastructure, and it really inspired me to get back here, cranking on our automated newsletter system, this guest book system, and it's all a collaborative group effort. We're all doing this shit, for the community here, and so we're getting there, but it's all coming together really well. And big shout out to Snax, who's been doing this shit for a long time. So that's my segue. I killed enough time to get his ass up in here. So grab a piece of pizza. I'm going to pass the mic over to Snax. And dude, welcome. It's nice to have you in the house. This is the treacherous mic pass moment. He's here. Now we just got to get him to unmute. It's possible you're in push to talk hell, man. Or we've been having some problems. You might need to log out and log in if you can hear and just not unmute. Nothing works. TLDR, nothing fucking works ever for us.
Yeah. So for some reason, I didn't have permission, and now I do. So yes, maybe I had joined the voice channel before the server gave me the role.
It's possible.
Yes, likely.
It's a vibe-coded community, man.
Let's go.
What's
God.
What's cooking, Snax?
I was talking to one of our potential partners the other day, and they were like, "So what are you worried about? What are you feeling really good about with Pizza Day coming up, and what are you worried about?" I told them, this is vibe-coded. We never know. It's honestly a little ballsy to throw a global pizza party with a vibe-coded Luma. It's fun and it's great. It works great compared to Luma for us, but it's definitely a little scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, can you give people like this super high level thing about what Pizza DAO is? And for me personally, man, I'd be really interested. I think other people I know in the community, man, we got a lot of vibe coders and a lot of builders, and I'd be really interested to hear how that has how you've integrated that into your like larger Pizza DAO operation, because obviously that wasn't even a thing when you started. So yeah, man, can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, so sorry, I was focused on getting into Hyperfi. So I didn't fully hear the rest of your question. I'm getting on top of this pizza with everybody in my newbie suit.
Yes, welcome. That's perfect. You can grab an avatar in Toxem's avatar lab, but I realize we're asking you to multitask a lot of things, so feel free to do it in the nude for now.
Yeah, I'm looking great. I am now Dan.
You are.
Oh wait, so tell me. What was the question? Well, first, Pizza DAO, everybody. If you don't know, Global Pizza Co-op. We throw a global pizza party on Bitcoin Pizza Day every year. This will be our sixth one. We're going for 500 cities and 25,000 attendees. And vibe coding has hit our organization like a freight train, because suddenly all of the ideas and creativity that we have can be dumped into Claude, which is incredible.
You're gonna have to elaborate, man. Like for real, like you have a really sophisticated operation, man. What's been the biggest like value add for you in terms of like what the AI tech has been able to deliver to Pizza DAO?
Definitely RSV.pizza. So we made, I guess I could screen share, I might as well. So we just made our own Luma, and the reason we needed our own Luma is because we're hosting a party in 500 cities on May 22nd, and we want everybody throwing the party to us, share certain things, like have the same graphics and join the Zoom and red and white checker tablecloths, like all of these things that make a party, play our music, have our stream on the TV, be part of this global event in a meaningful way. Actually, we should probably have a pizza party with the WIP on. We have to pick like a time, maybe on May 22nd we can have a party here. Because we used to have, I don't know if we had a Metaverse party last year. We might have had one. We used to have a bunch. We did it with the last slice, with last drum.
Dude, this would be, and yes, we should absolutely do something like that. And within a couple days, we're now jumping on a giant pizza here and everything. So given an opportunity to prepare, I think we could whip something up pretty good. I want to bring people over. Let's bring people over to your On Cyber spot, because I think that'll give people a chance to look around. And if anyone has any questions for Snax as we're doing this, feel free to drop them in the general channel here in the Discord. I'm going to drop them the link to the Pizza DAO spot and On Cyber. Make sure you mute the tab unless you want to hear the pizza song, but I heard it like a bunch of times earlier today, and I want to hear Snax. So drop the On Cyber link. I'm going to tell...
Can it mute?
I think you can mute the tab.
Okay. On Cyber doesn't let you mute the page.
Oh, yeah, I think you have to mute the actual browser tab.
Vicious.
Yeah. We're well versed in like fucking, just tabs making lots of noises all over the place while trying to figure out where everyone is at the same time. Dude, so has this grown over the years, man? Talk about some of the previous pizza parties and how they've stacked up compared to what you're trying to do this year.
First year was COVID. Couldn't throw a pizza party, really. So we just contacted pizzerias and miracled pizza for people. Like anywhere the pizzeria thought people would want it. So it went to like hospitals, kids, customers, different causes, all sorts of different things. Second year we threw like 50 some parties. Third year we threw 116 or so. Fourth year 200, 220 or so. I think I'm back. Okay. Fourth year was 200 some parties. Fifth year 400 some parties. And now we're okay, so we're not doubling this year. we're spending our time optimizing everything so that next year, you know, we do 500 this year, maybe we do 1,000 next year.
What's
changed?
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, the big thing that's changed is that we just have like manuals and operating procedures and lots of established ways we do things. And in this space and on cyber, by the way, everybody, these are just like all our party flyers. Because we throw conference events, we've done like 50 or so in the last year. So that's what we do the rest of the year when we're not planning the global pizza party.
So I'm going to give the audience some lore because, and I should, while Snax is speaking, I'll see if I can pull up the YouTube video because we had Pizza DAO on the WIP very, very early on. It might have been like right around launch. And so, you know, we sort of came up alongside of Pizza DAO. And it's truly one of the longest standing projects that's been out here and is continuing to grow. Sorry, my dog. This is the part where my dog goes berserk. So where was I going with this? Yes, dude, we've done this in the metaverse before. You've been at this for a really long time. Can you share like some of the standout moments that have happened over the past few years, like getting involved in this and, you know, it going to 500 something pizza parties this year? Like, I don't know, just like personal highlights or like weird interactions, or I just imagine this is taking you to some very interesting places and you have some, you know, interesting stories to go along with it.
Yeah, so let me think. I mean, one thing is that on the morning of Pizza Day every year, I wake up usually pretty early, and there are already photos, and people are on like the Zoom in Asia and New Zealand, and my face hurts from smiling within like an hour of wake up on because it is just, I mean, it's wild. Like you can't even see all of the. Yeah, it was like 20,000 people, right? You can't like you can't really take that in, and it's pretty wild. And we have all of these we have a Telegram chat for actually every city, which you can see. Oh, I was going to demonstrate this site and I never did. I can do that. You can see it at map.pizzadad.xyz. And everyone has a link to its Telegram. And I'll demonstrate this. But and so what we recently did, like, so an example of what's so cool about having our own site like this is that we actually hooked our site up to our Telegram bot. So we're able to, on the dashboard for our underbosses, who are like the regional managers, we can bulk send Telegram messages by city. Which is just it's really useful.
Dude, that's insane. I assume this is like, I don't know, do these things exist? Are there other like things that you've like essentially custom designed for Pizza DAO like this that have been like, that have been really helpful? This is pretty incredible.
So I'm just logging in here. We have a bunch of apps. Actually, you can see all the apps. Should I share these in the voice chat or in the general chat?
General chat is great.
So we have all of these tools that are up on this site. So we made pizzadao.org recently, which is our onboarding experience. It gives you your name. It lets you pick your skills. how you'd want to be involved. And then it drops you into our Discord, renames you, gives you roles, enters you into our spreadsheet, and gives you a member ID. So that actually was the first big project that we did was automating our crew meetups, because we have calls every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, between 2 and 5 Eastern on Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday from 11 to 2. And to do those, we announce them on X, we create the event, we start the event, we post the active tasks, we tag people in the Discord, we probably soon will have it send Telegram messages. So we automated all of that. And now, instead of it taking like 5 or 10 minutes of kind of like scrambling around doing all the initial tasks to run a call, it just does them all. And it actually is scheduled now. And we just got it so that when it ends the call, it plays that crew's song. Because we have a song like this that crew listens to. What is it? It's like anyway, song about business. You can actually see all the calls at pizzadow.org/crews.
Do the level of sophistication is like pretty astounding, but considering how wide your reach is, I would imagine it helps tremendously. Dude, how does
although here you see vibe coding at work, right? So this is loading through a bunch of spreadsheets, and it probably hasn't loaded in a bit, so it's very slowly loading the cache, or I don't know. But here it is.
Damn.
These are the different crews. So the real advantage we had here was that we had already documented everything in spreadsheets, so we were able to just mirror the spreadsheets with the website.
Dude, can you speak to, we actually just had, and you probably came across them or familiar with them, Jimmy from Tree Gens on here a few weeks ago, who is, I feel like people with DAOs that are functioning in any semi-functional sense are like Web3 unicorns at this point. Can you talk a little bit about the DAO itself and like how it functions and how people people are listening, they're interested in what's going on, like what are the different ways that people get involved here?
Easiest first way is just go to pizzadow.org, basic one, and you could do the onboarding I was talking about. How it goes. It's pretty fun, I think. Because this saves us so much time, right? Because we used to actually do all of this. Like someone would hit the Discord and someone would be like, "Yeah, I'm welcome," and ask them all these questions. But as far as how our governance works, we token gate a channel on Discord with our NFT. People can post proposals if they have the NFT. Wow, where did you find that? That's like, did you go through the cruise, I guess? Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That's based on a membership card for a spot actually in my neighborhood. So then you put proposals up, one can vote in the Discord channel, and then we just have a multi-sig that does what the proposals say. We pass, we have like quorums for different, you can actually see the proposal system proposed.pizzadow.xyz. We could probably make it better, to be honest. We've been thinking about it, but fundamentally it's one person, or I guess technically Discord account, right, per vote. They need an NFT to enter to be able to vote. And then we have a 4 of 7 multi-sig. And the reason we do that is because we wanted private voting. The votes are anon. and we wanted one person, one vote, and having a token that governs the treasury is scary. So.
How have you managed to have your DAOs survive this long and not turn into a toxic cesspool? Is it the way it's structured? Is it because of the people who were involved? It's a very difficult thing to balance. As you know, we've all seen a lot of DAOs just go down in flames. What do you credit the longevity of yours to?
I blame pizza. Pizza, it's kind of a cheat code, right? We're just like, well, the proposal flow that comes through, like we basically only vote to buy pizza and to hire people. We have one hiring period for the global pizza party every year. So that keeps things a bit simpler. And otherwise, I think, yeah, you just, like the more of what you have, the more you're gonna get. Is how I think about like a lot of things, right? And so we got lucky. We had a lot of cool people at the beginning, and we have attracted more cool people, nice people all over the world that want to throw a global pizza party. Which I think like I think the mission is partially right. The success is just it's a pretty fun thing to do, so it attracts like nice people all over the world, and that helps. But as a DAO, I think it's kind of like the improv sensibility where it's like a yes and kind of a vibe.
No, man, I think you're using pizza as the reasoning, man. But I think the underarching or whatever the word is that I'm not using properly, architecture of it, just keeping it very simple and straightforward and easy for people to understand the overall mission. Pizza is the vehicle, but I feel like that's probably a large part of it. And also, you and your squad, man, are cool, well-intentioned people, at least as far as I've ever come across, and I'm sure that helps attract like-minded people. Dude, I remember talking to you at ETH Denver a little bit, and I think at that time CZ was like your target. Dude likes pizza, and you were trying to infiltrate Binance, or something along those lines. I don't want to speak on your behalf, but what's like the golden pizza goat right now, man? Where are you trying to spread your toppings?
So it's funny. The reason I like CZ because he posted this photo one year with just hideously large pineapple slice pizza. Like it was just trying to find this. And they hosted a pizza party in 30 cities, I think, last year. So it felt kind of aligned. And I think I must have seen someone from Binance and I was like, oh, we gotta talk to them because of that. Let's see if I can find. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to find. But okay, what's our current? I think it's just organizing this party. We have a bunch of conversations happening with partners right now and getting everything lined up and we're about halfway there in terms of parties that have their event created on the platform. We have like about 250. So it's a big push over the next week and a half to get the rest up.
Dude, and we might as well go there. How dystopian does this end up in 10 years? Ballistic Banana posted the Pizza Mafia card. Snow Crash is like, basically has been required reading for all of us here. Clearly you're like leading that forefront, man. What's end game?
Plus, I think it's just that we have friends all over the world, right?
Good shit.
Helpful. We'll be able to learn about stuff early, hopefully.
what has been along those lines, man? And I get that. What has been the biggest side benefit to throwing these pizza parties? And maybe it's basically just what you said, but again, man, this is we've all been in Web3 for a long time, and this has presented you with like a lot of like really unique opportunities, especially in real life, which a lot of us need to be told to touch grass periodically. So yeah, man, just interested in hearing like some of the stuff that some of the interesting things this has led you towards.
Yeah. So yeah, it is, like you said, it is almost as simple as having friends all over the world is really valuable. And I've even realized, like, every person that I talk to, and I have a reason. Okay, this is the best thing about it, is that I have a reason. I go around, walk around, the world, and I have a reason to talk to everybody. I can invite them to a pizza party, like where they live, on May 22nd. So if I go to a crypto conference, I at least have that baseline that I can talk to anybody about. And can even add them to their local Telegram group to help make it a good party. So that's super fun. And that makes it really easy to meet people. I've also, I don't know, yeah, probably the coolest people, if you're asking like what are the craziest people I've gotten to meet, it's probably smoking weed, in the same room. I didn't pass a joint with them, but in the same room with Cheech and Chong. That was a trip, And I talked to them like very, very briefly. Like other like high profile kind of places to stay us, I don't know, maybe we met Andrew Yang. And we told him we should do Universal Basic Pizza, and he was in. And I think it was actually April Fool's, and he posted it on April Fool's.
Dude, I appreciate. It's really difficult to have a very well put together, highly intelligent project, but be so stupid at the same time. And I say that as a compliment, man. That shit is funny. Dude, what is this? Is this what you do? Do you live and breathe Pizza DAO these days? Do you have other irons in the fire? Are you doing anything else interesting that people should be aware of in Web3?
Oh yeah, my new startup, kickme.wtf. It's on-chain, generative, soul-bound kick me signs. I'm currently the only one that has used it. I stuck a sign on Vitalik and then I kicked him.
Wait, explain how this works, man. And why? Why, Snax?
Why not? It's a kick me sign. You might want to put a kick me sign on a wallet.
I love when the question is like, what else, what else are you working on? What else are you building? And you're just like, here it is. Soulbound kick me sign. I'm the only one who uses it.
I launched this yesterday. Okay, this is the latest and greatest. But I made another thing for conferences, which I know you have used.
Dude, and this is a true story, and people should check this out if you're going to a conference, or you should tell them, maybe it's conference specific or whatever, but when I was in ETH Denver, I used this from start to finish, and not because I do like Snax, but I didn't use it because I like Snax. I used it because I actually really wanted to be able to filter for where I was going to be able to get free food and drinks, because I didn't want to waste my time at any shitty side events or whatever. And Snax app was like super helpful. He knows how to build in the shit that actual conference goers want to use it for.
Yeah, the best thing is the map. It's so nice when you're just out and you're like, where do I go? Oh, let me look at the map.
This is plan.wtf, right?
Yeah.
So tell people a little bit about what it does and the use case.
If you're at a conference, I mean, there are tons of side events, right? Often that's why you're going, right? It's not for the main conference, it's for the side events. And we started making the spreadsheet for NFT NYC in 2021, I think, or maybe it was Art Basel that year and then NFT NYC the next. And it was just like a way for us to navigate the conference and know where all the events were. So now that, you know, vibe coding is a thing, they built this. So here we go. I've got NFT NYC 2021, so I can show you the first version of this. It was nyc.rarepizzas.com. Anyway, so this was the that probably still works. Except it's not going to be HTTPS. Yep. So that's another thing we do. We use subdomains a lot. Like so much that we have a page that is just our subdomains. So if you type anything.pizzadao.xyz, it takes you to this page. Like if I type, you know, the WIP.pizzadao.xyz, it takes me to subdomains. Which could ultimately probably just become a website because of vibe coding. We're not there yet. Anyway, so we made this conference spreadsheet for years. And then we kept making it, and then we coded this to make it easier to use. So the way it's easier is that you can click on the events, and if you're on your phone and you click this link, it will actually take you to Lyft. It just opens a rideshare picker, which is nice. You can make an itinerary, and you can share it with your friends, and you can do filters. And these are all features that like you can't get on. It would usually be like the Luma list, right? That people would use. That also won't have other events unless people submit it. So this is a little bit more. It's really nice when you're at a conference and you're like, where do I go? And you can share it with your friends, check into events, and yeah, probably some other. Oh, you can comment on events and put emojis on them, but no one has really done it yet. We'll see if that if people do.
So once again, if anyone has a question for Snax, feel free to drop them in the Discord channel here. I'm also going to drop a link to the on-cyber place that we're in Hyperfy because we'll get a group shot in here towards the end. Snax, what was I going to say? Shit, now I lost my train of thought. Oh, dude, again, you are neck deep in vibe coding, man. I was just wondering, like, broad strokes, if you have any tips, tricks, favorite robots, that most hated robots, you know, for other people here who are, you know, interested in tinkering around with some of this tech as well.
So my experience is mostly using Claude Code and Terminal. And I'm not using an agent really, like where I tell it to do stuff. Async. I'm mostly my setup is that I have a window open. I can actually show you all here. Hold on. Oh yeah, the that package hack or something. Okay, so I just have all of my projects open in here. This is honestly, it might be a kind of boomery way to do it, but it works for me. I just go through them. Okay, so this, I just see where I'm at. So this is the RSV pizza. I'm building, yes, a consent checkbox. I think it's probably fine. And I'll say dispatch implementation agent. And then I go to my next one. It's the radio bot that we have, like our custom radio bot, which we built because we wanted the API from the crew meeting scheduler to be able to play songs, and we wanted to have like our own songs on a bot, really easy to access. So we have a bunch of pizza songs. Anyway, so that's one. I built a W9 W8BEN generator because I couldn't find one that was just freeware, and we need a bunch of people to fill out W8s and W9s because we're paying them. So I'm making a generator. This is gpp.day. This is the place that we're brain dumping everything about the like Pizza Day as a community. We kind of transitioned from Google Sheets as a like recorder to this it's just like a Claude Markdown jumble, and we just dump thoughts into it with a little note pencil, and then we process it with Claude. Okay, then we've got pics. This is like all of the photos, or a bunch of them, not all of them, but a bunch of them. Do you not share links? See you posting them with no HTTPS.
No, you're good. We know everyone here.
Okay. Okay, next thing, this is a wallet analysis I'm doing of everyone who attended the party. Because we have like 18,000 NFTs out there, although 14,000 are privy auto-gen wallets and nobody actually has done anything with theirs, which makes sense. Because that's how Unlock issued NFTs. What is this? This is, and I just name my tabs. I'm on Windows. It doesn't let you name your tabs on Mac for whatever reason. Okay, so this is a press crawler. So I built something to crawl for press contacts across the city. The cities that we're throwing the party in, so that we could plug this into RSV Pizza as an app widget, so our hosts can easily get a local coverage. A script to download all of our Twitters, all of our like streams, because we stream all of our community calls, but we don't actually back them up. So I want to download them all and then, like, I don't know, at least upload them to YouTube and to our Google Drive. This is our rarepizzas.com website, which we just vibe coded a really a much improved version, so that you can like browse all the toppings and stuff. And then this is, oh, I made a Telegram bot because Telegram is really hard to navigate, because you read a message and if you don't respond in that moment, it just kind of gets buried. And I will often just never find it again. So I have a Telegram bot that will surface those messages. Some other features. And this is my Claude Code setup. So I'm basically just paging through these and telling it to do something else. Like this It's currently fixing. I don't have a valid OpenSea. Oh yeah, API hell, everybody. This is the point when you want your app to actually do something, and then you need to get a bunch of API keys from all over different websites, and then they don't work or like whatever. yeah. Vibe coding is just like building a bunch of stuff but wrapped around API hell, where you have to collect all these API keys and give them your like credit card and who knows whatever you're getting an API key to do. The reason I need this API key is because I'm making the rarepizzas.com website compose tweets about rare pizzas, which we then share on the Rare Pizzas Twitter, because it's like it takes a bunch to do this compose activity where we like write down all the toppings and give them emojis and tag the artists. Actually, in honor of Cass, who's on the call, maybe we'll post an eggplant pizza. Find one. Yes, it looks exactly like that, actually. Here we go. Number 153. So we go to here, it's a little clunky because I'm mostly using it internally. And we do 153. And then the holder, I think it's West Nigel. That's probably his name on Twitter. This is what I was trying to get the OpenSea API to do, by the way, is to pull in the owner from their OpenSea profile, so I didn't have to do this. All right, and then it generates this tweet. Go to. Now I could make this be automatic. I've just been troubleshooting it, making sure that it actually does what we want before I push it like more automatic. If this, like all of this could definitely be automated and it would be nice. We're not there yet. All right, and then something else I have to fix is that a lot of these people change their @s. Like Cass changed her @ so you have to figure that out. And then some of them I know like don't have an @ like this guy. I don't want to tag people who are not real because that looks stupid. So I have to edit this guy doesn't have it either. Like we have to do research and edit our database, which has gotten old. Oh no, Cass, I'm sorry, you do have this. It doesn't pop you up. That's great. Okay. Anyway, boom. But these are the kinds of things that for vibe coding is tools to make everything simpler that we're already doing. Which, well, I think is like just a huge opportunity for every organization that's doing stuff. To, if you have manuals and operating procedures and stuff, you can suddenly turn them all into apps and scripts.
Dude, as someone who's like very deep in it, who has built a lot of things that I never thought I'd be able to build. I agree with you completely. Dude, let's get everyone in world here. I want to make sure two things, man. If anyone's listening here and is like, "Holy shit, this is all insane but complicated," like, how would you recommend someone get involved in trying to use some of these tools in the first place? And then I want to make sure any links and anything you want anybody to know about what Pizza DAO is doing or what you're cooking. Like, let's make sure we leave everybody with all the things before we do a group shot here.
Yeah. So if you're trying to get to where, like, I'm not claiming my way is the best way. It just works for me. But if you want to do something like this, I would talk, and you're like, I have no idea where to start, right? I just haven't done any of this stuff. Then I would talk to like a ChatGPT or a Gemini or whatever, some model that you talk to, like a chatbot, could be Claude, and ask it to walk you through setting setting up your environment on your computer to use Claude Code or Codex. And it will just tell you. And every time you get stuck, you can take a screenshot of where you're at, or you can just tell it where you're at and say, I'm stuck. And then once you get to the point where you have code or Codex running locally, then you'll probably have to pay like $20 or more if you end up using it a lot. Like I'm paying $200 a month. I'm probably overpaying. I could probably get by with just $100 to be honest. But like the first month I used it, I did go over my usage at 100, and so I just didn't want to be blocked because there's so much stuff I could be building. To build that because Pizza DAO has a lot of stuff to build. It's crazy actually that for $200 I'm getting probably tens of thousands of dollars of developer time in the old world.
No, I agree, man. It's the amount of tech at our fingertips right now, and what you can do with it for pretty low amount of funds, or even sometimes free credits, is pretty insane and worth tinkering around with, man. I would strongly echo what Snax said, and it's worth just sitting down with whatever one of these AIs you're comfortable with, and just having it take a look at how you might be able to use it to improve what you got. Let's do this group shot in on Cyber. Everyone up in here. Snax, we've dropped a lot of links and said a lot of things, man. Any final words of wisdom or stuff about Pizza DAO or anything you want to leave here in the general channel for people to be checking out?
Yeah, I guess if you want to go to your local pizza party, it'll be on globalpizza.party. And if you want to join Pizza DAO, go to pizzadao.org. If you want to play our game, it's pizzachef.meme. And if you want to do shortcuts, eSpanso. Did you download that, Grizzle?
Is that the same one you were showing me before with the boss you were trying to get saying Mamma Mia correctly, something like that? Am I thinking of the correct one?
Maybe. Yeah, Pizza Chef is kind of like Tapper, but with pizza.
Oh, I might be thinking of a different one. Okay.
But a not totally unrelated shill is just this open source text expander tool that has been making typing a lot easier for me.
Wait, hold on. You can't just drop this random typing tool and leave it here without any explanation at all. There's nothing to do with it.
Using it. I was giving these links and I was like, oh, let me tell them about this. Because if I do ;join, it prints that pizzadao.org link.
Wait, what is this typing thing though?
That's what it does.
Oh. Wait. Oh, so it's making shortcuts for you.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I was just using them and I was like, people here might appreciate this.
Yes.
It's really useful.
No, thank you. No, I'm sure people appreciate it. We're all cut from the same bizarre cloth. Let's hop into On Cyber. We're gonna roll the Paradox theme song. If anyone did not sign the guest book or could not figure out how to sign the guest book, go to the WIPmeetup.com, hit sign in on the top right, go through the goofy things, hit the event thing. It should only take a couple clicks once we get the vibe coding flow right. But it should work. And if you have any trouble signing the guest book at all, just DM me. We'll make sure you get the NFT gifts for today and the WIP coin in your wallet. So yes, Yolantis, we have a new guest book procedure. You have to go to the WIPmeetup.com and sign in. And it might break, but I think it works. the WIPmeetup.com. Should be in the top right. Hang on, I'll take a screenshot. You're gonna have to go to, you might have to sign up for an account through TokenSmart. We know that guy, his Trizlet. He's probably lurking here in the audience, so you can do that. And not worry about that. TokenSmart's been around forever, and yeah, that's all. And then you can blame Trizlet if he rugs you. Thank you, Penguin. Hang on, I'm like got too many windows open trying to take the screenshot. Anyway, roll the Paradox theme song, hop into OnCyber. I'm gonna try and take a screenshot and show people where to sign in on the WIPmeetup.com, and we'll get this thing rolling.
Just a humble cameraman looking for a tiny bit of attention. It's me, Paradox. Get your asses in line and smile for the fucking camera. No one cares about Matthew and Rizzle, that's for sure. It's about me, Paradox. I'm taking over the show.
It's going to be really anticlimactic because Paradox isn't here today, so we need a fake Paradox. Paradox bought a van or something. He's like going straight Chris Farley. I dropped a link to. Oh, that means it's good. Yolanta, that means it worked right. If you were able to sign in, you found the live event, you click sign in, and then it says unexpected token error. That means it worked. That's like the final vibe coding thing to tangle, but it's registering on the back end. So you made it, and if not. We were taking screenshots and everything. Let me know. Yeah, so we're gonna have awkward silence until someone wants to volunteer to be fake Paradox because I don't want to do it, and we need to take a group shot, and we got a bunch of people in OnCyber here. So someone bail me out. I made that terrible intro song. Somebody else has got to do this.
The fuck you tagging me for? Okay, everyone come stare at some computer. I think this is where basically everyone is. We're all watching some video thingamajig, whatever the hell. People are making pizza on this video, and that's where we're gonna have the thingamajig. What's the number or whatever you press for dancing?
Can't we die? Can we die in OnCyber?
Yeah, I think so. What's that one? 0?
Let's die. Someone died. Ballistic Banana died. Oh, I'm dead. 9, maybe? Oh, no, 8.
9 worked for me, yeah.
9, okay.
Okay, everyone die, and OnCyber, not in real life, please.
Yeah, and share your seed phrase before you die in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of some work in OnCyber, I have to raise these tiles a little bit above the floor, which is why everyone's sinking into the pizza.
Oh, that's okay.
You know what? This makes it better because everyone becomes part of the pizza then.
All right, now we just need someone to get a group shot. We've successfully vibe coded Paradox for today. He can go chill in his van down by the river. All right, good shit. Dead whip. That's right. Yo, thanks everyone.
Rizzle, you completely cut out there, sir.
Oh shit, I was muted. Who knows where I started? Anyway, yo, thanks everyone for coming through today. Appreciate Snax coming through and giving us the deep dive into Pizza DAO inner workings. I hope y'all were as impressed as I was at the sophistication of this really bizarre OG long-standing Web3 project, which is 500 cities deep coming this Bitcoin Pizza Day. So you heard it from Snax. We're gonna do some Metaverse shit on Bitcoin Pizza Day. with Pizza Down and the WIP, and we got like a little bit more than a month to sort it out. So appreciate everyone coming through. Make sure you go to the WIPmeetup.com, click sign in the top right, and sign the guest book for today, and we'll get you all the goodies for coming through for today's event. And yeah, I'm trying. It's the end of the event. We're an hour deep, and I can barely talk at this point. I think that's just about everything for today. We're gonna be back next week with Song a Day Man, so that should be an amazing one. So come through for that one, and I'll see everyone next week. Thanks, everyone.
Huge collection of Song a Day Man pizza songs. I think I have like 6 or 7.
Hell yeah! Come through. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Snax.
Thanks for having me, everybody. Legend. This is the longest running Metaverse meetup, right? This is what I tell everyone.
Yes, correct. And actually, our tradition is to end on this Song a Day Man song that he made custom for our event several years ago.
Love for everyone doing this.
For mashed potatoes, I want chicken, cheese. Fuck yes. Oh cheese, oh cheese, cheese, this is awesome, 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 Sweet dreams are made of cheese, pizza's good too, I like where this is going, yeah. Fuck yes, cheese. Kill the audio bombs with fire, with fire, with fire. Death to audio problems. Lactose intolerant people, I am so sorry. Give me that cheddar. I got carried away. We all love a good token smart song. Cheddar, cheddar, blue cheese. Better Way says cheese emoji. Randolph has cheese. Token smart with extra cheese. Death to audio. Audio problems. Death to audio. Problems. Cheddar is better. Won't go out for days. Cheese is life. Fuck yes. Oh, death to audio. Audio problems. Death to audio. Problems. Death to audio. A gift of cheddar cheese. Audio problems don't deserve to live. To emoji with the tongue sticking out. Emmentaler and Gruyere. That almost rhymes. Cheddar is money given now. Spend some of your cheddar on that, please. Rizzle says death to audio problems. Rizzle says death to audio. Rizzle says death to audio problems. Rizzle says death to audio. Lots of gifts of cheesy things, all up in the Discord of Token Smart. Oh, lots of gifts of cheesy things. Cat with heart eyes, clap, clap, clap. Cheesesteak, cookies, high Rizzle says death to audio problems. Rizzle says death to audio milk. Cheese is dying. Audio problems. Cheese is dying. Oh yeah. Yay, the little kitten says LOL, and Elmo's on fire, and Ernie's got condoms on his ears, so fire, so fire. Death to audio, to audio, death to audio, LMAO, give me cheese, oh give me death to audio, death to audio. Vibe check, death to high ping. I want some lemonade, make cheese great again. Condoms on the ears, that's what it looked like to me. Oh, death to audio problems, to audio, death to audio problems, to audio. I'm vibing, make cheese lemonade. When life gives you rotten cheese, you make cheese lemonade. So much cheese and some sriracha, some cheese and some sriracha. Me vibing big time when Rizzle coins. You make nachos, you make nachos. Love the song so dope. Stuff that cheese in your face. Stuff that cheese in your face with jalapeno. With jalapeno. In your face, cheese whiz. Pickles, yes, cheese whiz. In your face, I said death to audio, to audio, oh death to audio, to audio, oh death to audio, to audio, death to audio, to audio, death to audio, audio, oh death to audio, to audio, to audio, to audio, Elmo's audio, pizza audio, Gouda is good, having like to audio, shake to audio, yeah, that's it. Oh my lord, whew, I have to turn on the fan.
And again, I know he went tail tucked between his legs right back to the keyboard to ask ChatGPT how to unfuck his butt. And again, I know